Well, let's see here. Not sure what I'm doing wrong, why I'm having such a hard time starting up, but we are nonetheless having a hard time. Anyway, I'm going to work on this a little bit. We'll do something anyway. Even if it's wrong, we'll do something. I tried again. It's right at 7 o'clock. I guess I'm going to have to start trying to get on earlier to make sure I'm on at 7. Thing's driving me fruit. Anyway, tonight I'm going to line the pieces and try to recess those parts in. Normally, I sheet this all on one piece, but I'm going to try to save material. Because this stuff is expensive, it's hard to find. I need to get this off here so I can cut it up. I have paid as much as $50 for one sheet of that. And that's just way too much. So let's cut some. We need 4 3/8 pieces, a foot long. We'll piece it together. We'll get out the old micrometer eye again. Oh boy, this thing is not straight. So I'm gonna have to make a few cuts here. Hey, James. Maybe I ought to get my heat self-healing mat out. It seems like it's digging into my bench pretty good. My bench. My piece of paneling. Yeah, we'll get that out. So we'll, like I say, we'll get 4 of these cut up 3/8 wide. Or thereabouts. Cutting plywood really dulls the old X-Acto knife quick. Get the micrometer eye out. Remember, stay tuned Saturday for Saturday at John's. We're going to put this thing together. And then it's going to be bimbling around with it. Uh-oh, lost the blade. We don't want to step on that. Good evening, Alan. I sure hope you guys are building along with me. No sense in wasting valuable time. Okay, so we got the cow lining parts here. Well, if I watch that stuff, I got enough for 10 airplanes. But normally, like I say, I waste a lot, but can't really do that now. Okay. I'm going to take these back out. I'll go ahead and line this. I guess I'm going to have to notch this because it's, I didn't want to. I didn't want to, but I'm going to have to. So we want to come right to there. And make a mark here. I'll cut the first piece. And then well, I hope this makes sense what I'm doing. If not, all you have to do is ask. I'll go ahead and cut it from the inside because I don't want to make a big project out of this. So I need to cut a little more off of that. Always err on the side of big because you can always cut it off. It's hard to add. Seems like we have a little bit of epoxy there. What I figure I'm going to do here is I'm going to cut this nose ring off. Damn. Come on, don't break off there. Only one piece. When I get this all there we go. We got her. It's got a little bit of a epoxy lump right there, and I don't like it. Make it fit perfect. Okay. Get it tacked on there. Wow, that got hot. That got hot. Now we have a little bit of overhang on this, and that's okay, because it's all going to get sanded down flush with fuselage side, inside, and out. That's one side done. I'm going to have to cut this. Let me get the inside glued here. I'll probably take a Dremel on that because it don't want to act right. My blade is not sharp enough to. There it goes. Only got an hour. I can't spend too long tinkering with it. So I think what we'll do here is we'll get the Dremel. Yeah, I'm gonna have to clean this place up again. This will all get carved out nicely. I just don't want to waste a bunch of time tonight doing it. I'll do it probably at John's. Put some good dents in this thing. Fortunately, that doesn't much matter. Well, the block plane. Good evening, Gary. Or if the block plane would do it. Yeah, if I could find it. That made some quick work of it. I hear a little chatter there, so that means something's loose. A little CA on it. Gary made me a Eric Brin T-shirt. But you didn't send me the gift. Sent me a picture of a T-shirt. I'll put that up. That's a cool shirt. The plate spinner. We'll just do one side and kind of give you an idea of how to get this done correctly, and I'll do the other one off camera because I've got 20 minutes into this and it's going to take longer than an hour to do the whole thing, but we'll get one side done anyway. So let's do this. Looks pretty easy, doesn't it? It is. Okay, I got the fuselage lined here, so now it's time to put these back on. You know what, I need to knock that down a little bit. There we go. And I get some dents in that puppy. Freshen her up here. Okay. I'm going to have to get the foam block here to set it on. So now we're going to put these back in or back on. I can't tell if you can see what I'm doing or not. Now we can't take no more off that. Well, I had 4 of these. Where did the other one go? There it is. Okay, remember what I said. You want this at 90 degrees to the surface that it's going on, so got to angle it like so. I hate this style of cowl mounting, but when you run a rear exhaust motor, it's, you know, actually, let me think about this. Because I really hate this style of cowl mounting. Let me see how far back that pipe goes. You know what? We're going to change it up. I just despise this type of cowl mounting. I really do. So I wasted all that time making those parts last night. So let's do this. That's a nice thing about balsa. It's only wood. I'd rather do it with one screw than all these screws on the side because these things tend to stick out like a sore thumb. And if I do it with one screw underneath and the dowel and the nose ring, it's all hidden. You can't see anything. This is the Randy Smith method, and it works. It's just not my preference. There's a file on Stunt Hanger on the main page, the ISO drawings of how to do this. Like I say, that's the way Randy likes to do it. I'm not a fan. So we're gonna do it my way again. So now I have to fix these holes. How am I gonna do that? Well, we're gonna get us a stick. That's what we're gonna do. We'll just whittle us a stick. Well, that wood's pretty funky. Now, how in the heck did that thing clog up already? But it did. What the hell was that? Screw. This all gets glassed over anyway, so you'll never see that. Shoot, I broke it off in there. This wood is just so punky. Part of model airplane building is knowing how to recover from stuff like this too. I mean, a lot of people say, oh, I ruined it. Well, it's no big deal. I'll just have, you won't, first off, you won't be able to see it when all this is doused in Z-epoxy and paint and all that anyway, so it doesn't much matter. You won't even know I had those pads in there. See? Disappeared. Okay, let's do the other side. Whittle this a stick. Man, that wood's punky. Just falls apart. That was some good wood, 4-pound wood. I need to cut it into a taper. Like so. Remember what I said about building your own airplane? There's no set way you have to do it. I decided that on the fly that I didn't like the way that was going, so we're going to change it up. Guys who build airplanes from plans and all that are all set on doing things the way the designer did it. Well, those designers did exactly what I'm doing when they first made it. The plan, anyway. I'll wait to sand that in till I get the put the other side on. So now, instead of having to line all this other business up, we're just going to line this piece here, and then I'll cut the blocks to go in between the two. I've shown how I build cows several times on the channel. This is if I didn't have this little setback and I wasn't lining, I mean, you can more or less shape a cow in an hour. So I'll do this. Not that big a deal. Oh, you sent me the file, yeah. Eric Brin of Model Aviation. What do we got here? Did I miss? I most certainly did. Damn. Needs to be an 1/8 inch longer, the brake. Might have to cut another one of them. I missed. I'm slipping. Of course, I'm tired too today. Got an electrical problem, just drained my brain. There we go. Little tack weld there. And I got it off. Damn, it moved on me. Yeah, I'm tired. use that piece on the cowl. Should work fine on the cowl. Lump there. Hopefully that it doesn't create an issue. We shall see. That's what they make superfill for. Okay. Okie dokie. So let's trim that off. Hey, thank you, Andrew. I don't know what an A is, but keep spinning the plates. Great video. Cheers. Where are you from? Thank you for the super chat, Andrew. Where are you from? I don't know what A's are, but got to be some type of European stuff. Australia. Oh, odd. Those are odd. Australian odds. Yeah, this is Australian wood. I got this from my buddy in Australia. Give it 40 minutes then. I'll see if I can't cut up the blocks for the cowl. I'll show you how to figure that out. We'll figure that out. You guys, I know I've shown it before, but show it again. Teaching is reminding, learning is remembering. All this stuff is pretty basic stuff. I was watching the video just before I came on of a guy showing how to bend wood. He didn't call it molding, but bend wood. He really didn't have a clue. But that's YouTube for you. RC guy. Okay. I'll do the inside off camera because I want to show you how to figure out the block. Let me clean this off real quick there, get these scratches out of it that I just put in it. Now the easiest way to figure it out is to measure it, but the correct way would be to do the math. But seeing that I'm not a pi r radius square type character, I just measure it. So I got this pretty much all the scratches out of it now. And this will get sanded another dozen times before it's done anyway. Got a big gouge right there. It's coming. Anyway. So this 3/8 and 3/8 is 3/4. But this is metric, so we'll measure. Three-eighths and 3/8 is 3/4. Let's get out my machinist scale. Thing is that I can't find my calipers. I need a piece of wood that is 1 7/8 minimum. So we'll make it 1 15/16. So what that'll do is it'll leave a 1/16 of an inch hanging over, or actually a 32nd hanging over on each side. Oh no, somebody's messaging me. Well, hang on just a second. I gotta reply to this. Put it on my table. Okay, so 1 inch and 7/8 heavy. So now I gotta find that block. And here we have a good piece of 4-pound wood. Oh wait, was this the stuff I wanted to use? Or I got this piece. This is a good piece. Let's see here. Yeah, we could just use this. Yeah, we'll just use this. I'll have to figure out how to cut it though. It's pretty thick. I don't have a bandsaw here. Oh man. No, I'll do it another way. We gotta have some other stuff here. this piece here. Now we can use this piece. I don't like that, but it'll work. It'll work. This is pretty hard. But it's going to get ground out pretty good. We got 14 minutes. 14 minutes. At least I didn't get a call. Okay. I need to weigh this piece of wood and see what it weighs, see what poundage it is. Because I don't want to throw away my build just on one piece of wood, even though it is on the nose, which is okay. You're going to put a piece of heavy wood on the nose is probably better than anywhere else. But this feels like it's probably 7 pounds. 118 grams. So let's check it out. Come on. Come on. 118. 118. Length is 36. 36. Width is 2. And the thickness is 1. Oh, it's usable. It's 6 pound wood. So, and we're gonna lose most of that anyway, so it'll be fine. I need a place for it anyway. Okay, so now I need a saw. I don't have it back there. We go. Big back saw right here. See, cows, if you do them this way, are pretty easy. You just glue the block together and bolt it on and then carve off what doesn't look like a cow. And it goes pretty fast. Okay, so I think we're going to carve off the bottom. This is too much breast. So I got to look, and maybe I'll go the other way, because 1 inch is plenty. Yeah, we'll go the other way because this is like 1.25 inches. So, put the machine end on this end. Need to make sure that's square. Take it after I Everybody, oh, you can't do that. CA, you can't do that. Yeah, watch me. Now you wonder, why did I decide to make this the flat side? Because the way that I build my cows when I'm doing them this way is that this area right here is what holds the cowl on, this last inch. So you don't want it hanging in outer space. I could have probably recessed it 1/8 of an inch, because I'm going to have to dig down and put some plywood in there, but we won't worry about that. We won't worry about that. Can't worry about the little stuff. So my cowl sides were exactly the same. So when I glue this other piece on there, we're going to cut some of this off too. When I get it over John's, I'll just take the disc sander and just buzz that off. And then here's the bottom of the opening. And yeah, no problem. I can see it right there already. That's all that really matters. I can see it. So now I want to make sure that this fits on without rocking. We still need to line that before I can put it on, but I won't get that done tonight. But at least you'll get the idea how to get the cowl basically blocked out. So we had it on square. We got it up against that. We got it up against that. That's a good thing. Eyeball across, looks straight. Give her a tack. We'll put a block in here in the front and whittle it away, and it will be just fine. It'll be fine. I always start out with 1/8 inch or 1/8 inch, 3/8 inch cowl sides, because it allows you to shape. Hey, cheers from Brazil. Unfortunately, the hour's about up. We got about 5 minutes. Go back and watch the rest. You'll see where I made a bungle and saved it. Okay. And of course, this gets carved down round like so. And then it gets hollowed. Like there won't be much left of this. But you got to have something to start with. So now you can do this one of two ways. You can put the block in at this angle here. I don't like doing that because what happens is it changes direction of the grain of the wood, and I like the grain to all remain in the same direction on a cowl because it's easier to shape. if you change up direction, it kind of, yeah, it makes it stronger. However, it leads to hard shaping, hard carving. Because you're going to carve everything in this direction with, with the grain. See how nice that just peels right off there? If you run into a cross grain, you're fighting it. I mean, it's not an impossible fight, but it's better just to just run everything, all the grain in the same direction. So this will get lined. I'll probably line this in my usual way, where I'm going to inset a piece of plywood here. I have to figure out how much room I have behind the muffler. The only problem is this airplane will never, I'll have to redesign the cowl, which is really not a big deal. I can put 2 screws in it instead of 1. I could do that now. In case I decide to go to a pipe, I'll probably do that. I'll put a screw on each side. So in case I do go to a pipe, it's not a big deal. So if I'm going to do that, I'm going to use maple motor mount for that. So I won't, I'll use 2 maple motor mounts and 2 screw-in studs, brass thread inserts, instead of the plywood that goes across. But I still need to get the plywood in this. Yeah. So let's measure it up, see what it is. Three-quarters of an inch. 3/4 of an inch. So I will inset the plywood in this 3/4 of an inch right here. In this area, 1/8 down, it'd be 1/8 inch light ply as the cowl mount, because if you're going to use the 1 screw method, which I normally do on mufflered motors, there's just 1 screw in the center of that. But because I might do the operation on this, I'll put a screw on each side. And that'll do it. And I'll leave this blocked off unless I decide I'm going to run a pipe, and then I'll just cut this out, this last piece out. But I really don't want to run a pipe because weight. So I'm probably barking up the wrong tree. I think maybe I'll just do it 1 screw, and because that pipe is extra 3 ounces, and that'll put it over the top. All right, guys, it's been an hour. I appreciate you watching. I hope you enjoyed some of the thought process that I got going. I appreciate the super chat, Andrew. As always, look for me on Saturday for Saturday at John's. I'll have this. I'll work on this over there, and we'll get it put together. Yeah, if I was at home, I'd just go on the belt center and be done like 2 minutes. All right, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on Saturday. Look for Charles tomorrow night on the Hangouts. And until I see you then, fair winds, tight lines. See ya.